CTY changed me so much that I felt my old name, Brian, didn't really suit me anymore. It was who I used to be, who I pretended to be. So after my first year here, I decided to change it. No particular reason why I chose the name, I just liked it. I decided to be known by that to all of you. My first year here, before that, I learned the world is painful. I hid from it for most of my life. In my first year here, I was unpacking. And this guy walks into my room in a cloak. He was just saying hi. He was the first person I met who would just do that. This man's name was Evan Connors. He was my first true friend. And he showed me that there could be people I could care about. That there would be people who would care about me. He showed me that...
Oh, that's so CTY.
He showed me that you could just go out there and be yourself, not let the world do things to you. Not let them try to define who you are. That was his no more year. He had brought along an extra cloak to give it to me. And since then I've been wearing this as an expression of everything that I learned from him. Everything I learned from all of you. Go out there and just try and be yourself, develop yourself. Don't care what other people think. It's this freedom of being yourself that really defines what we are. I'm going to give this cloak now to someone I know who just goes out there, loves himself, and meets people and likes people, and just everything I've tried to aspire to. I'm going to give this cloak to John Isaac Boland.
You know, here.
Now, the important thing about CTY is the people. While our traditions help us link us to the past and remind us that we're all part of a bigger whole, it is that bigger whole that is important. It is the community that we have formed here, the community of all of us with each other. That is CTY. That is what gives us all. That is what gives us what we are. I love CTY, and I love the Passionfruit.
Hi everybody, I'm Hannah.
A dinosaur.
Get the people I
I'm Hannah, and this year I was a flying squirrel, so yay. And there's a reason why I'm dressed as a dino today, because in my experience in past years, Passionfruit has been a really emotional experience, and it's really hard to cry when you're dressed as a dinosaur. Although I might do that, just warning you. And it's hard to cry when you're looking at a girl in a dinosaur costume. And if you're really sad, I'll dance for you. Anyway, so I'll make this
sad.
So I'll make this quick. I wrote my speech actually 2 weeks before CTY, which is now seems really weird. Oh, it's too big. It seems really weird because I didn't know any of you guys, but the feelings still ring true. And I think my speech was really a compilation of all my 4 years. I'm so old. So anyway, if you were to ask most people what they believe is the most beautiful force of humanity in the world, they'd say love. Romantic, passionate love. Well, I've never been in love, so I can't really relate. But as I am now, the purest form of humanity is friendship. Deep, unwavering friendship that no amount of distance can touch. People who would do anything for each other for no reason at all. I found this kind of farm here at CTY. This place is unlike any I've ever experienced. It's a part of me, one I'm proud of. I've made the best of friends here, wonderful, peculiar people whom I'll never forget. We've made memories, learned from each other, and experienced life full and beautiful. And when I do leave, if I ever encounter friendship half as strong as the ones I found here, I'll consider myself lucky. I love you all very much. I love CTY. I love the Passionfruit. Bring it on!
Now it does have the most germ. Now we're gonna find out what made them go extinct.
The Schneid! It was the Schneid! I will.
You can always use more. Guys.
Hello. My name is Jared. I'm sure some people recognize me. I don't recognize my real face. It's going to take a mistake. Greater proportions than I can imagine. To convince me that waiting until I only had 1 year here was the greatest mistake that I'm ever going to make. Beginning of these 3 weeks, thinking that it would take more than 3 weeks to make some place my favorite place in the universe. And I want to say, I had an older brother here. It's been 4 years I think since he left. He's still in contact with all of his friends. And like me, he didn't have that many friends when he got here. CTY, Center for Talented Youth, is 2/3 talented youth. That's all of us. It doesn't end here. It doesn't end now. We're going to see each other again. We have to.
Oh, now I recognize. At last, the dose end of an era.
Yes. I'm Kayla. Some of you might know me from Facebook or from Mike as Kayla Dos Ende. And before I start my speech, I'd like to thank 3 people, 2 of whom are not here today. The first person I want to thank is Regan DeBoskin, who sat next to me for 2 years in our middle school orchestra and finally convinced me to come to CTY, and I'll be grateful for the rest of my life. The second person I want to thank is Sam Cockwell, who last year introduced me to so many people on the first Wednesday of my first year, and it's thanks to him that I have so many friends here. And the last person I want to thank is Sue Norris, who's my best friend and also goes to school with me. And she's like my CTY away from CTY, and I don't know how I can make it through the rest of the year without her. I'm going to try to keep this pretty short because I know so many of you want to talk. Sitting here and listening to all of these speeches, I barely feel like I deserve enough time to give my own. Most of you guys have called CTY home for so many years, and this year is only my second, and it's also my last. but it really doesn't feel that way. It feels like I've known all of my CTY friends for years and years and years. And I think that's what I really took away from my 2 sessions of CTY. That it's not the longevity of a friendship that makes it strong. It's how you connect with them in the time you have, however short it is. And I know that the friends I've made here are very special. We bonded over unique experiences that can never be replicated anywhere else. But that doesn't mean our friendships won't last outside of CTY. The times that we've shared aren't easily forgotten, and hopefully the friendships themselves will be the same. Because once I'm done crying and being sad over the end of my CTY years, I want to keep my friends and remember my experiences. I wouldn't trade them for the world. I love CTY, I love the Passionfruit, and I love every last one of you from the bottom of my heart.
Okay, some of you may know me, some of you may not. My name is Paige Anders, and this is my 7th year at CTY, as you can tell. Yeah, because I did 2 years of baby CTY, 3, I guess, of baby CTY. And when I first came to my baby CTY, I absolutely hated CTY. I begged my mother not to send me again next year. It was basically going for the day, hanging out with a bunch of people who all really were socially awkward and hated each other, and then going home. I guess I learned something from that. I learned lots of important numbers and how to invent things. And then I started going to Chestertown, if any of you went there. And I enjoyed it a little bit more. They have dances there, so that's pretty cool. And I had more fun. And then I finally came to Lancaster. And my first year was etymologies. Oh my God. If you don't know about etymologies, I am deeply sorry for you because it was the best thing ever. And although the most excited thing I was for that year was I was most excited about learning the Greek alphabet because I was a huge nerd. And I hated the dances and I cried like all the first week and because I was so homesick. And I pretty much ran out on the last day as soon as I could because I didn't want to come back next year. And I'm so glad that I did because then I had P-Bio. Woo! P-Bio. Someone else. Yeah, who I can't find right now. And they were some of my first really good friends at CTY. And we had a reunion yesterday and we all cried because some of us are going away. And even though there are a lot of squirrels, I still participated in the traditions a lot more than I did my first year. And I'm really happy that I got into that. But still, the most thing I was excited about that year was academics. I found a trilobite and got to go digging for fossils. And then, in my 3rd and 4th year, I was finally excited about something social, as I think the best part of CTY. I was excited about all of you people, and talking to all of you, and learning what silent football is, and how to play it correctly. Can't flop, flop, flop. Didn't know that. And whenever I went to one of the dances, I would cry because I realized that it's only 3 weeks. But this 3 weeks meant so much to me that I would stay in contact with the people I made, the friends I made last year, all throughout the year. And I hope to keep in contact with lots of you. And
Hate me.
That was bad and you should feel bad.
just some advice to one-mores. Don't make friends with only no-mores your 1 more year, because that really sucks. When all your friends are gone and you have to start from scratch with friends. Just so you know. And I've always wanted to go back into the sea because I've always felt that CTY has done so much in helping me come out of my shell a little bit. I mean, I'm not the most social butterfly person out there, but it's definitely made me more confident in myself. And I will be forever grateful to CTY for that. And yeah, because I had enough confidence to dress up in a corset and do Rocky, which was pretty much the funnest thing ever.
Yeah! I danced with you!
Okay. Anyway, for all you one more treasure your last year, make sure you do Rocky because it's really fun. And make sure you love CTY because the best way to get everything out of CTY is to put your whole self into it and love it with all your heart. And even though it's hard to leave, I'm still kind of ready, I guess, because I'm aging out, and I've actually never had SKL before, so this is
Everybody watch carefully.
I've heard it tastes disgusting, so... What?
It's true.
Don't choke on it.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Paige, I'll give you some. I have some in my room.
Peach, you're tickling.
Hi guys, I'm Alex, and...